Good morning and happy Monday! It's Mario Kart Monday, just like last Monday, and presumably Mondays yet to come. We've got Agent 13 asking if Mario Kart Wii or Mario Kart 8 is the game selection for the day, and my friend, as you've already noticed, it is indeed Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, specifically. Which, of course, is not necessarily surprising because that's the one game we have played. Oh, Fan of Yoshi, hello. Good morning, Cal. Hello. Good morning, Nathan Fournier. Hello, everybody. I managed to show up right as it starts. Great timing, my friend. Great timing indeed. Oh, I hope everyone had a great weekend. It's already Monday, which is incredible. Growing ever closer to the times when people will go back to school. I know a number of people have already returned to school. I myself am actually going to go back to school here. Oh, some interesting things happened in my career, and I have decided to switch lanes. So yeah, more schooling is in my future starting, well, I've got orientation on Friday, which is probably topical. You may have noticed if you saw the stream schedule that there is no stream on Friday. That's because I'll be at orientation all day. And then I start classes the next week. I will still be streaming alongside classes. It won't be in the morning. Just keep an eye out for next week's stream schedule, and we'll go over what that looks like specifically. Either which way, it's a good time to be excited, that's for certain. Yo, my mom really likes Mario Kart. Are you cool with her playing, says Agent 13? I'm going to say absolutely yes. I think that's awesome. That's a great idea, Agent 13. Sonic Saber, hello there. Good evening, friend. Finally, I've gotten over my narcolepsy from exams. Well, good. I hope your sleep schedule is recovering in good fashion as well, my friend. Fan of Yoshi says, insert Garfield saying, I hate Mondays here. Yeah, Mondays are perhaps not the best day of the week, shall we say. They're the polar opposite of Friday, if I do say so myself. I love Fridays. Fridays are my favorite. Mondays are my... I don't know. Now that I'm doing the Monday Mario Kart thing, I perhaps like Mondays a little bit more. But still, I prefer the weekend, just to be perfectly candid with you. Dylan says, oh no, I'm not home right now, so I can't join. No worries. Please send all of your power to me, all of your good energy for winning, because God knows I freaking need it, okay? I think I came in second once last week, and that was the best I could do. So I have a dastardly plan that I'm going to unveil for you right here, right now. I'm going to start racing before people join. Yes, huh? See where I'm going with this? Maybe I can nab myself one first place against the CPUs before people... Oh no! We've been infiltrated already! It's perfectly fine. I suppose I will take a back seat. And I'll also take a second to fix the layout. There we go. Chat and everything's still up, but we can see more of the screen now that my massive melon is no longer occupying the majority of it. Cal says, you're a teacher? No, I am going back to school for IT, actually. I've gone to school for computer science once before. I didn't actually finish that degree, and now I am going back to make myself employable in IT, shall we say. And what's more, I am partnering with a nonprofit, or really I applied to partner with the nonprofit, and they accepted me. They're going to pay for everything, and they're going to assist with job placement as well. Yeah, probably just like an IT help desk position. It's something relatively entry level, but still, it's a change of career from the sales and marketing world that I've been in, despite my sales and marketing experience being completely for software and cybersecurity companies. It's going to be far more technical from here on out, and I am extraordinarily excited. All right, because I think I have, like, you know, maybe a average to slightly above average amount of technical acumen. Oh, Bond Dude from Canada stealing my items right from under my nose. Oh, goodness me, I wanted that block, and they said, no, it's my block. It's fine, I get it, Sonic Saber exploring the outside. Anyways, yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. Like I said, it'll just impact the morning streams, but there will still be streams. Amazingly, I got the red shell off. Somehow, some way, it did not go to Sonic Saber. I thought the red shells explicitly only went for the very next person in front of you, and it bypassed Sonic Saber. It was like, no, I don't want to hit him. He cannot do it. Oh, Uni, awesome, good for you, man. Says Cal. Yes, I'm excited. It's been a long time since I was in like a learning environment, but I think it's necessary just for, you know, my mental health to get myself out of the career I was in. And I'm very optimistic, we'll say. So, hey, we'll all be going to school together. Or at least a lot of us, I know, are returning to school here this fall. So let's all do it. We can all do well. Golly gee williker. And what's more, we can have the check-ins on stream and see, hey, who's failing. Just kidding. Everyone's going to be passing with flying colors. It's going to be amazing. Nathan says, you got this, brother. It might have to win to be the first player. It's true. Yes, you're absolutely right. But, you know, I'm finding myself in third place, which I suppose isn't terribly horrid, given the fact that we do already have a good, like, I don't know. How many people? There was like 4 people in here already, something like that. Some amount of people. So as long as I am not behind everyone, I can feel good about myself. Maybe I shouldn't. Who knows? Either which way. Can I pass one more person here? No! Sonic Saber takes the second place. Well done, friend. Who took first? Was it Agent 13? Agent 13 was quite good at this last time we played. It was indeed Agent 13 and Bond Dude pulling up 4th. Very nice. Well, look at that. 4 named people in the top 4 places. It's perfect. I love it. Cal says, I'm joining this time. Oh, giblets. Well, I enjoyed my 3rd place while I could. Everyone's going to bump down a ranking now. We'll see how Cal and Agent 13 and Sonic Saber hash it out. Bond Dude and I will, we'll hang out near the bottom. Jiminy Christmas. Oh, get them drift boosts, Cal. He is a master of the Mario Kart. It's unfair, frankly. Let's go random. Look at that. We're all aligned. 2 randoms and 3 of the same. Jiminy Christmas. Agent 13 says, Bond Dude is my mother. I figured as much. I see the resemblance here. I do indeed. Bond Dude makes me think of One Piece, actually. Funnily enough, if anyone's watched it, it makes me think of Bon Clay, who's a great character in his own right. Oh, and we've gone to the icy lands. Great. You know, I typically don't have a whole lot of success at the ice levels. It's not like the ice physics are particularly overpowering, but for whatever reason, I don't know, I psych myself out, I think. I say, right before I find myself briefly in first place, okay, I'll take that, you know? If I can have any modicum of success for any small amount of time. Ah! My body has been hit by Agent 13. And then there comes everyone. The Canada group, Jiminy Christmas, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, Team Canada. Incredible. You know, when they put Mario Kart in the Olympics, they're going to have you 3 representing the national team. Let's just boost right on through this to find ourselves almost back in the first place. Barely. There we go. Sonic Saber hot on my heels. Jiminy Christmas. This is actually going pretty well. I'll take it. You know what? Arguably the best race I've ever had. Despite not being able to see myself right now, I do have a belly full of coins and a blue shell approaches. There we go. Very good. To rupture my loins. No! Oh, God. Who's burning my body? Was it the penguin? I don't think it was the penguin. Give me the double. Give me something good here. Second to last lap. I could use... red shell's pretty solid. Did I just waste my red shell? That's particularly awful. Golly gee williker. Okay, great. Yeah! 5th place is where I want to be. That's the spot for me. Okay. Well, it's okay. We can... Okay, 6th place. Maybe not. Jiminy Christmas is kind of a lot of ground to make up here. On the final lap, I am not drifting? That was weird. I should have been drifting around that corner. I don't know. Maybe I didn't instigate it properly. I couldn't quite see due to the ink of the blooper, but I suppose that's no real excuse. I don't want to lose to a CPU. Get out of here, Lemmy. No. What are you doing? Oh, God, you and your piranha plant. I can't. I won't have it. I won't. No, there's a bullet bill hot on my tail. No bullet bills. All right. Jiminy Christmas. I got a boomerang just in time for me to throw it at no one. Perfect. Yes. Crossing the finish line, throwing the boomerang in celebration. Hey, I didn't lose to a CPU. I'll take that, but I did get bumped down. Cal, of course, to the surprise of no one, took first place. Well done. The other red shell killed yours. That timing. Gotcha. Well, that stinks. I should have just held on to it a little bit longer, or better yet, thrown it earlier. Let's go to Tokyo. Maybe. I guess we could go to the Rubber Duck Land, apparently. Back like I never left, says Cal. Yeah, a little nervous, he says as well. You see that on the screen? He's a hustler. And then one random. Of course, I think the blue-haired Koopaling is named Ludwig, says Fanvyoshi. Thank you for the fact check. I appreciate that. What is it? Is Ludwig, Wendy, Lemmy, and Morton? Is that them? Is there more? Something like that. Goodness knows my memory is embarrassingly awful. Funnily enough, as we talk about going back to school, you know, my only saving grace for going to school at all are these things. I am a meticulous note taker. And that's the only way I can remember anything at all. Jiminy Christmas, I'd forget my own stream if I didn't put a schedule. All right, excuse me, Inkling. Very good, finding ourselves. See, this is good. We're off to a great start here. No, I'm not being sarcastic. We're in 6th place on the first lap. Last time we started in 1st place on the first lap and finished around 6th place in the last. So now that we've done the inverse, perhaps that means that we will then find our way into 1st for the last lap. It's a stretch, sure, but I'm feeling flexible. There's lots of fireballs. That's not particularly helpful. Good thing one of them hit Sonic Saber. Or something hit Sonic Saber. Something didn't hit me. And that's all I need. All musician names, says Nathan. That's absolutely true. Yeah, all the Koopalings were the famous composers. Good morning, Brianna. Happy Monday. I hope you had an excellent weekend, and I hope your long shift on Friday went well as well. It was a whole 8 hours, which is a long time. 8 hours is a long time to do anything at all. Green shell. Give them... Oh, no. The green shell... Oh, it's going. It's still moving. Look at that. That's a trooper. Nope, he hit the toothbrush. Good night, sweet prince. Someone's trying to boomerang me. I will deliver upon them green shell action. No! It's Cal, and he flies right by me. It's fine. Green shell action! For myself! Yes, perfect! I didn't want you guys to hit the green shells. The green shells were for me, in my face only. Don't you see? Jiminy Christmas, give me... No, nothing. Okay, green shell, I suppose. I'm getting a lot of green shells today. It's rather strange. I don't like it. I mean, oh, great. Get behind me. Yes, I was able to deflect it. Thank you, green shell. I didn't mean to talk ill of you right before you assisted me in defending myself. And thankfully, the Power Star protects me from the lightning. Isn't it great? Hello, little Cal. I'm coming for you. Very good. And then Agent 13. Oh, giblets. Giblets among us. And the boo takes my thing. Great. Love to see it. Don't touch me with that bob-omb, Cal. Don't you do it. Oh, he tried to do it. I saw him. I don't want it. I don't want it. Looks like Agent 13's in first. Can the red shell get to him in time? Oh, Agent 13, don't you want to hit the shell? Oh, Agent 13's already finished, huh? Jiminy Christmas. Hey, I'll take second, though. Well done. Yes, LP, the day actually went better than I expected it to. Good to hear. I'm very glad to hear that. That's always good. Pleasant surprise. Makes for nice thighs. Or something. I don't know. It rhymes in some capacity, and ultimately that's all that matters. What stage is this? I haven't played it before. It is called... I forget what it's called. I just saw it on the select thing, but unfortunately I did not take a good enough look. It'll come up again. I like Music Park, personally. I'm a big fan of Music Park. And look at that. So are other people. Ooh, and look at this distinguished gentleman with the chin strap. And is that a mustache, perhaps, as well, or is that a mouth? Hard to say. Either which way, lots of good courses, lots of good people here. We can't go wrong in any capacity. Tried, then got hit by a bomb myself, says Cal. Hey, sometimes that happens. Agent 13 says, love how I backed out when the blue shell came. Oh, geez, it's like, see ya. That was a rough one for me, says Sonic Saber. I missed it on your thing. Squeaky Clean Sprint says Raisin Bread Base Kit Ball Game on Twitch. Yes, that is it. It was Squeaky Clean Sprint. Thank you. So Nathan on YouTube, the aforementioned Raisin Bread Bass or Base Kit Ball Game. Squeaky Clean Sprint. There we go. The collaboration between Twitch and YouTube working together to solve the great mysteries of the world. Just as God intended. I shared the stream on Friday with my friend Kendra. You may remember her name. She's the friend who passed her in test. Oh, that's right. Yes. I did see a Kendra in the chat for a few. She did not mention that she was associated with you, Brianna. That's super cool. First and foremost, thanks for telling people about the stream. That's really nice of you and completely unnecessary. And second, thanks for telling decent people, because it's not too unheard of for someone to come to a random stream and just be mean. Thankfully, we have prevented that from happening. Somehow, some way. Oh no, the red shell. Bass, like the fish. Gotcha. Thank you. I'm going to call you Raisin, just for abbreviation. Unless, of course, you have a preference. If you'd rather I go for the full thing or something else entirely, please do let me know. I do not wish to offend. Oh, by misnaming. All right, throw. I like the Crazy Eights. I really do, due to the diversity of items. But I do not enjoy that I cannot select exactly what I want. And then I get item paralysis, you know, and similar in a way to when you're playing an RPG and you're like, I want to save this for something. Get the red shell perfect. And all we have left is the star, so I better use that. Yeah, come touch me, Bullet Bill. I dare you. See? I'm impervious to your Americanness. You can't Americanize me, buddy. I'm not racing as well as I thought. For whatever reason, I thought I'd find myself in a better position than 5th place, at least this far into the race. Interesting. Well, hey, maybe I am racing well. It's just that everyone else is well. Please always say the full name. Just kidding. Raisin is fine. You had me there for a second. I do appreciate your flexibility. Oh, gosh. Power Star behind me. Please, no. Please refrain. Sounds like you were speaking in code for a moment, but thanks, Twitch chat. Says Nathan. Yes, indeed. That's what we do here. We speak in tongues. Sometimes the spirit of Nintendo comes over us and we just start babbling things about, you know, the lore of Kirby. Just kidding. That would be Pikmin Pro. Pikmin Pro is the lore master of Kirby. That's for certain. And Pikmin, for that matter. Aptly named. Oh, Fan of Yoshi says, Fish, I sent her the schedule, so hopefully she'll participate in the following stream, says Brianna. Awesome. Very cool of you. Very cool of you indeed. I hate raisins, says Fan of Yoshi. But why? Did you have a bad experience with raisins? Were raisins mean and unkind to you in the past? Because if they were, I'll have words with them, with my mouth. I will eat them. I'm just kidding. I didn't like raisins for the longest time either. I don't actually even know when I started liking raisins. It's not like a switch flip that just kind of happened. I don't know. My mom used to get like the little individual packs of raisins. You know, I mean, it'd come in like a bulk thing, but it's just a bunch of individual ones. And sometimes she'd send me to school with them as a snack, and I would throw them away. I'd take them to school, throw them away, which is kind of dumb. You know, I should have just like, hey, Mom, please don't buy these. Like, I'll eat something healthy. Like, send me with an orange or an apple or something, because I'm just throwing away your money. But you know how I especially like them? In cookies. Oatmeal raisin, very good. Fan of Yoshi says they do have a dry sense of humor. I get it. This new guy, real good. It's true. Raisin says, I don't like raisins much, but I love raisin bread. Ooh, yeah. No, raisin bread, especially if you toast it, or like a raisin bagel. Toast that, put a little butter and cinnamon sugar on it. I mean, we're crossing the line between like meal and dessert, kind of, in my opinion, when you do that. But by golly, is it scrumptious. Fan-freaking-tastic. I gambled and lost. I was going to drive off the course because I was really expecting a mushroom or something. And it screwed my noodle. And I had the improper angle. We could use this somewhere. Where do I want to wait for it? Oh, you put the banana right behind the double, huh? I see that. Okay, sure, I'll use it here. I use here. And then I use here. Get through, get through, get through. Not quite. Bolt is very tired. Hello. Good morning and happy Monday. I hope you've had an excellent weekend and your week this week is off to a fantastic start. Cookies, for example, says Fan of Yoshi. Cookies, for example. You don't like, so oatmeal raisin cookies. No like? Suppose that's fair. Everyone's entitled to their own likes and dislikes. Jiminy Christmas. I'm just one of those weird people, I suppose, that if it's food-based at this point in my life, I like it. I do not discriminate. I've got a black hole of a gut, and it cries out for more all the time. Frankly, it's kind of problematic in a way. And a big reason why I went from like 100-something pounds in high school to 200-something pounds now. I ballooned. It was amazing. Oh, goodness. I'm sad to say I won't be able to participate on Thursday. I start at 9, which is when the stream starts. Oh, no! Brianna, well, no worries. I do hope that, again, you have an excellent day at work. Ah! And, you know, candidly, that's just one less person that will beat me. Because, you know, I mean, eventually I'm going to get good at these things. But the problem I'm running into, I think, though, is as long as I continue to improve, and all the same people here are participating as well, they continue improving, and then the gap never closes. And it's like, oh, gosh, I've scroodled my noodle. I'm in 4th place. Sonic Saber also has a Power Star. Somehow his Power Star is better than mine. He, like, zoomed past me. Whatever. I'll take 4th place. Jiminy Christmas. Oh, my goodness. No food here, but we do have coffee, so I suppose this will be my substitute breakfast. Not a sponsor, Starbucks. So I'm just gonna don't key on the product placement here. A loss was invisible on my screen for the first race. Weird. That is weird. Asia 13. Where are we going next? I know this goes against what I said. Look at this. We agree. Moments ago, or a few races ago, I said that the colder race places just didn't, you know, they didn't work well for me, or I didn't work well for them. But this one, I like this one a lot, actually. I do. It reminds me of snowboarding, which is not something I've done now for a couple of years, but I still enjoy it a whole lot. I have the Grand Star, said Sonic Saber. Yes, you did. It was bananas. It was twice as fast as mine. I don't understand it. And yours was running out, too. Craziness. Does that version have hacks like the Wii version did, or is that a common occurrence, says Nathan? I'm sure this is a skill cap at some point unless people practice off stream, says Cal. You're probably right. Maybe that's what I need to do. I need to stop sleeping, first and foremost, and just play games. That's what I'm going to do. And then I'll actually be good. Oh, just kidding. I couldn't do that. I already don't sleep enough, frankly. I think, well, I've been better in recent weeks, but there was a long period of time there I was averaging like 5 to 6 hours because I just could not go to sleep and stay asleep. Problematic, to say the least, because really, everything starts with a good night's rest. It's hard to be your best at anything at all, whether or not you're doing something physical or mental or even just, you know, having fun like playing video games. You're not going to do it to the best of your ability if you are sleep deprived. Jiminy Christmas. But frankly, case in point here, it doesn't really matter. Here I am, well-rested, plummeting off the edges of this freaking course. There we go, that's the word. Despite my 8 hours of sleep last night. Jiminy Christmas. And it feels almost like I'm getting worse. You know, I don't know. Other people are getting better, I guess, as we continue to play. But I am, you know, I had a 2nd place finish there. I had a 3rd, a 4th, now 5th. Now I find myself in 6th. I don't know what's happening. I am devolving here. Bond Dude, I'm sorry. No, you're going to hit me with the shell, Bond Dude. That's not very kind of you. You waited for me to get in front of you, and then you unleashed the red fury upon me. Wow, I'll never forget it. Through the trees, don't break your knees. Don't stop me, please. Oh, okay, missed the items. That's fine. We can jump off the logs. The logs will afford us some semblance of boost. I learned something recently, too. Someone was doing the math as far as, like, is it... Oh, gosh. Yay, still got one. Whether or not it's better to glide as long as you can, or whether it's better to get on the ground ASAP. And apparently it's better to get on the ground ASAP, all things considered, especially if you have, like, a full array of coins. You will be faster for it. Ugh. But that's not counting, like, the jump boost there. Like, you want to do that, but if you're gliding... Oh, my mushroom. My mushroom, and I'm not normally up this early, says Brianna, but I woke up and forced myself to stay awake to watch this stream. You're amazing. Well, I appreciate that. I always enjoy your company, but please, if you need to sleep, get your sleep. Get your sleep. There will always be more streams. I mean, there will always be more sleep too, but you know what I'm saying. Take care of yourself. It's important. And 4th place, not too terribly bad. Bolt is very tired. BRB, we will see you then. We will see you then. The Burb. All right, so where did that put us, huh? As far as everyone else. Lose 1, Cal 2nd, Agent 13, myself, Sonic Saber. Not bad. Lose is doing the opposite of their namesake. How do you rhyme so much? It's impressive to put words that rhyme together without trying, says Brianna. I don't know. I read a lot of Dr. Seuss as a child, perhaps. It just comes to me naturally. And I like it, I suppose. I don't know. When I first got going with watching Let's Plays, the first creator I ever watched did it a lot too, and it kind of stuck with me. So maybe I don't need the rhyme as much as I do, but it's fun to do. The stream is like a well-made cup of coffee. Indeed, Nathan, thank you. Sonic Saber said Merlee infected him from his Super Paper Mario LP. It's true. I'm possessed. It's canon now. Yeah, name is fraudulent, says Cal. Name is fraudulent. Couldn't agree more, Nathan. Better than a cup of coffee, says Brianna. You're too flattering. I, personally, need both the stream and the coffee. But that's just because I love it. Truth be told, I need more coffee than I have now. Unfortunately, I do not have access to it. I think, I mentioned weeks ago, they got a new graphics card and more RAM for my PC. Continually looking to make upgrades to the stream setup, right? I think one of the next things I need is a new capture card. Sonic Saber actually helped me troubleshoot some issues in terms of the settings that I was having on a capture card that was causing some issues with the stream itself. And that's resolved now, so I need a new capture card. That's been established. Last year, got the new mic situation, the headset, Audio-Technica stuff that sounds great. I love it. But I really think the next key investment I need to make in the stream setup, probably the most important one of all that I should have made first, I need a coffee maker right here. I need constant coffee. That would be great if I could just have like a little, even if it's just like a little tiny pot, just a little like 3-cup sort of situation, that you find in like a hotel room or something. That would be perfect. That would be exactly what I need. So for science, says Nathan, everyone should get the bullet bill, go first without using it, and then use it. Oh, and then I'm going to jump off the edge because I'm reading the comment. I wonder if you'll lap the others like I used to on the Wii version. That is an interesting experiment. I wonder how that would shake up. How would it... Well, first off, what's the duration on a bullet bill? Is it duration-based, or is it, what's the word I'm looking for? Like distance-based. Does it go away based on how long you've had it or how far you've gone? Oh, I didn't want to use the superstar just yet. Whatever. We're going. I mean, we're in friggin' 7th place, so Jiminy Christmas, we need as much help as possible. And Brianna asks, is it weird that I'm 28 and the smell of coffee makes me gag? It's not weird. Not at all. Everyone's entitled to like different things or dislike them too. I just, have a particularly aggressive affinity for coffee. And that's probably weird. It's probably more weird how much I love coffee than you not liking it, Brianna. Or maybe we're equally weird. Who can say, really? We'll be weird together. Perfect. No! There we have it. I do believe it's position-based, says Nathan. Okay, so like once you've... I see. So then very curious how that experiment of yours would work out. You must do it for the science at some point. Jiminy Christmas. 6th place, that's not great. Of course, we see, I'm guessing, Cal and Luz up at front. Bullet Bill, thank you. Just in time for the final stretch. And, of course, the golden mushroom. Get a Keurig machine, says Raisin. That's a good idea, yeah. Make coffee 1 cup at a time. We used to, my mom used to have one. And I stopped using it because I would just, I make a pot of coffee and I drink a bunch of that. But as far as like the stream setup thing, it would make sense because it's not like I need a whole pot just sitting here. Having one at a time would probably make the most sense. And it'd be better for like spill reduction too, just since there's not like a bucket of liquid sitting there. Instead, there's just cup after cup. So good idea, good idea. And they even sell like the individual Keurig ones that are literally like this big, like just barely bigger than the cup. Pocketing that idea of yours, thank you. Have you ever tried Mario Maker 2, says Fan of Yoshi? I have not played it. No, I have watched a series, Morning Mario, and I've seen a ridiculous amount of creations in it, and they're very cool. But I myself have not actually dug around in it. I need to. Bolt is very tired, says depends on where you're at the track, which I think is piggybacking off of Nathan saying it's position-based, so that all makes sense. Excuse me. I am burping. There's a shortcut near the finish line on the right, says Brianna. I missed it! I missed it! We go random? No! Back to Wario. Beautiful. You and me battling for third place this Sonic Saber. We've got this. Third's the best. Wait, first is the worst, second is the best. And something about third having hairy chest or something like that? I don't grow hair on my chest, so that's not an accurate rhyme, but I heard it once in a book. Oh, so does this mean you'll be placed on a special part of the track? Interesting. And Raisin says, thank you. Yep, I have a tiny one because I have a small kitchen. Hey, small kitchens are a good thing. I mean, I guess it depends unless you rather would have a big kitchen, but in my opinion, you have a small kitchen, everything's close to you at any one time. You don't gotta go searching different parts of it. Sometimes, we'll go over to my mom's house or some other relative's house and we'll help make dinner and things like that. And it's like, all right, where do you keep your spoons at? Where are the spoons? Okay, they're over in this drawer. It's like, sweet, got that. All right, where do you keep your mixing bowls? Yeah, down the hall. Like, what? Not that, obviously, I'm exaggerating, but you get what I'm saying. Like, you got a large kitchen. You got to go on a freaking adventure just to find everything. And I do suppose, what is that? First world problems, having too large of a kitchen that you have to worry about going to such lengths to get all of the appropriate equipment. But you know what I'm saying. I appreciate the conveniences of small living spaces, kitchens alike, which is why I do enjoy living in an apartment. Apartments are great, particularly if they are in the shitty, because I do love the people. Well, I guess you could probably tell. I love talking, I love Nintendo games, I love people. It's kind of my holy trifecta, shall we say. And doing the streaming and the Let's Playing combines all of those loves into one in a way that's particularly, well, rewarding, shall I say. Hello, Math Wizard Gamer. Happy Monday. How's your day been? My day has been pretty good. Actually, it's just getting started in earnest. Got up early, went to the gym. Today was push day. It went very well. I didn't die, which is always, a win in my book. I didn't get trapped under the bar when I bench pressed, so that's fantastic. And then I've had 3 cups of coffee. And then that's kind of been my day. It's going to be a busy day going forward, which is not necessarily a bad thing. But, yeah, I hope your day has been well as well, Math Wizard Gamer. Oh, it's right off the starting line, says Brianna. Like, move to the right, and then you'll climb a small hill, and follow a path that puts you right in front of the cannon. Man, see, that is part of the problem, I feel like, with me not really playing a whole lot of this outside of the streams, is that I don't learn these shortcuts on, I don't know, like a reasonable timeline. It takes me until someone has to tell me. And then even then, I have to remember to apply that when I'm there. Either which way, thank you, Brianna. I appreciate that. Raisin says, that is true. I always say my kitchen is small, so my living room can be bigger. Boom. There we go. You got to take a little square footage from one place and give it to the other. Honestly, I wish that, picking apartments or living accommodations or things like that were so simple. I wish you could, because sometimes you'll look at a floor plan and it's like, do I really need all this square footage for the laundry room? Can we just have a little tiny room with just the washer and the dryer and take a little bit of square footage extra and put it over, in the bedroom or in the living room or something? It'd be nice. It'd be nice if we could design it in a way like The Sims. But alas, we are probably far from that timeline. I don't think it's anywhere near profitable for that. And ultimately, as far as real estate people go, that's for certain, money is the driver. We are but cogs in the machine. It's sad. One nasty fall cost me the whole dang race, says Sonic Saber. I'm sorry, dude. That's just what happens when you got people like the people we're racing here. Holy cow. Holy cow. As he flies right by me. Fly, indeed. Cal, Agent 13, and then Lose are killing it. I'm just glad I can see them at all, to be honest with you. I feel, I won't see them for long. There I go. There she goes. Sorry, Cal, I had to. Find myself in 3rd place. That's as good as I can hope for. Oh, find myself in 2nd place. Okay. Don't you boomerang me, you salty sausage. Back in a second. Back in a second. All righter. I didn't know of it until I saw a YouTube video of shortcuts on Mario Kart Wii couches, says Brianna. Well, see, that's actually smart. That is something I could perhaps do a bit better, is research the courses and look up techniques. Thank you for the boost, whoever that was. That's Sonic Saber. Well, Sonic Saber isn't applying too much boost for me anymore. But I've got a red shell for him. There you go, buddy. Did you enjoy it? Was it delicious? Oh, well, that stinks. Jiminy Christmas. Why? Why could I not hit this turn? Oh, this turn is killing me, man. I need to be a little bit more decisive when I come across it and decide it better, really, because I guess I am being decisive. I'm just deciding to do the wrong thing. 4 mushrooms mean that we can go up here. Magilic64 YouTube is gonna... Oh, we're not in the last race. I thought we were in the last lap. It's fine. We've got time. In 5th place. Not necessarily a very good position to find ourselves in, but could be worse. At the very least, I see people. It's a tight race, shall we say. Tight-ish. Tighter than perhaps I'm used to. Hit that green shell, Magilic. You know you crave it. It's meant for you. Oh, he went somewhere else. We can hit the turn? Can we hit the turn? There's 2 stars coming up behind us. Why, it's practically unheard of. Ooh, golly gee williger. Oh, there's fire! Oh, God. Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Get rid of that. Get these things. Go. Oh, 4th place? Looks like 4th place is going to be where we find ourselves. That's fine. Math Wizard Gamer says, hey, LP, how can I play? So if you look in the description of the stream, there is a code. You use that code to join the tournament on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. And then it'll throw you into the lobby with all of us. I think that's all you need to know. I do believe. Brianna says, my friend is coming over this afternoon, and we're going to play Mario Kart Wii. It's our favorite game, and we love going teams. Love that. Love that. I hope you have a great time, and I hope you don't beat up on your friend too badly, Brianna, because I have a sinking feeling that you're really good at the game. So, you know, be kind. Be kind. Although you do say that it's both your favorites, so maybe your friend has experienced as well. Who can say? Who can say? Cal says, I got destroyed that race. Jeez. You know, it's bound to happen. It's bound to happen. You have enjoyed success, especially on these streams, shall we say, more than most people. Bolts is very tired, says, by the way, I'm Magilic. Gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha. Good to know. Well, you are racing quite well, my friend. Better than I am, that's for certain. No. Oh, you're amazing. Someone is watching the stream, someone named Serena, and she just brought me another cup of coffee. That's fantastic. Oh, Michelle Buck, hello. And Cal says, sup, Michelle. For all of those people, if you want to know some LP lore, Michelle Buck is my mother-in-law. Actually, that's Serena's mom, everybody. Hi, Michelle. Thanks for waving. Thanks for saying hi. Thanks for watching me lose to all these people. Oh, definitely not, says Bolt is very tired. I think you are, dude. I don't know. You're better than I am, that's for sure. Brianna says, I'm pro, and she's gotten so much better since training. She's actually earned the right to be on the same team as me. You've got high standards then, Brianna. I like it. You've got to earn the team. Now, when you're on teams on Mario Kart Wii, I guess I'm not familiar. What does that even look like? What is team racing? Because team racing, as far as I understand it, or at least when I think of it in the Mario Kart context, I'm always just thinking of Double Dash. And perhaps that's just my warped perception because I have played Mario Kart Wii. Maybe I just never played teams on it. So I'd be curious. I'm going to put this... Nope, 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 nope. Oh, God. That was... I almost bombed myself. That would have been heinous. Would have been awful. Somehow finding my way in 3rd place, though. Jiminy Christmas. Left for LP. And... Oh, God. Oh, my goodness. Well, not 2 seconds after I exalt my comfy placement in 3rd place do I fall 3 more places back. But hey, the slingshotty nature of Mario Kart finds me right back in 3rd place, so just don't even worry about it. That's the lesson here. LP, you're gonna be between 3rd and last in some capacity, and that's fine. There's a power star, a superstar coming up on me. No thank you, please. Who is that? That's Cal. You need this. I've been holding that for you, Cal. Did you appreciate it? Oh, God. Too many red shells. Lots of red shells. Oh, 4th place. Sonic Saber. Hello, buddy. Can you, like, come back over here? I have mushrooms. You want to rejoin me? No? You do not want to join me? The mushrooms are here for you, little buddy. It's fine. I guess we finished in 4th place. There are worse things to find. I really want to find myself back into the top 3, though. My goodness. Amazing. I watched him get rid of his bananas just in the nick of time for my red shell to hit him. Thanks for doing that. I do appreciate it. But it didn't actually help me in terms of placement because I'm still in 4th. Trying to hit Majlik. I don't think I did. I can't tell. I've got ink all over my freaking windshield. Oh, we did it. Oh, we did it. Hello, hello. 3rd place. Thank you kindly. Very good. You know, I prefer Coconut's portrayal in the Sonic Says segments than the actual show. In those segments, he is on good terms with Sonic and doesn't actively try to kill him. Says fan of Yoshi. I'm not familiar, but I do like that. I think it's always good to be on good terms and not trying to kill each other, personally. I mean, maybe that's just me, but I'm a pacifist, so there you go. Brianna says it splits the racers into 2 teams, blue and red. 6 blue, 6 red. The teams gain points, and whoever has more points at the end, that team wins. I see. Okay, so it's, you know, racing as we know it here. It just applies those points instead of individually into a collective. I got it. That's cool. I dig that. Is that an option in Mario Kart 8? I guess I've not actually looked into that. If it isn't, it should be. Because any opportunity we have to collaborate. Collaboration. For anyone that knows Dr. Hakim. Dr. Hakim is big on collaboration. Anytime we can collaborate, I think is a good idea. Looks like we have a dead split here. Well, I mean, half of us want to go somewhere, half of us want to go to other places. And we have indeed been selected. The half. Math Wizard Gamer says, LP, I'm in. There we go. I see you there. Join me. We're the only 2 Americans here, which is great. I love the diversity. This is our own Olympics. I mean, truthfully, not yet, because we do not have representation from all of the places, but we've got a wide array. A lot of Canada, really. More Canada than anything else. But, you know, there's some diversity here. We got people across the world, got people across time zones. It's evening for some people. Okay, I'm drifting the wrong way. That's not what I want to do. Not in the slightest, please and thank you. LP's just standing in the ocean for me. I'm happy to do that for you. I will fall on that sword for you both is very tired. It is an option, says Cal, referring to the team play. Interesting. Well, that is fascinating. Maybe, oh, excuse me, Trolley. One of these days, maybe we should set up the tournament and try that. Because is there a way to randomize the teams? But then I guess, no, that may not make sense because then that relies upon all of the people being here for all of the time, and that's just a lot of logistics. So, I don't know. Something that I'm interested in, shall we say, at some point in the future is participating in that. Give me the cube. Oh, thank you. Thank you, very good. Bananas. That was not a good spot for the banana peel. No one's going to slip on that. At least I don't think so. If they do, they should be sad. Because I'm a little better than her, says Brianna. I usually let her pass the finish line first so she gains a lot of points so we win. It's under the versus section of the race selection, says Brianna. Gotcha. Well, that's kind of you as well. Even though, you know, you're doing it for points, it's still kind to let the, you know, the perhaps weaker player win. Please don't touch me. Oh, it touched me. That is most unfortunate. I hope you are able to perform the necessary CPR and resuscitate that poor baby in due time. 4th place. This is not bad. Hello, Cal. Something's going on with Cal. Cal was sitting there, not moving, which is very unlike Cal. Cal is ordinarily a very mobile individual. Have we timed out? Has other people left? Oh, we're dropping frames. I see what's happening here. The internet has done an internet. And perhaps, yeah, a communication error has occurred. The internet has de-interneted. Very good. Very good. We'll see when that comes back. Yeah, we're pushing 2 bits per second, which is not enough for anything to happen. We've dropped 518 frames. I'm going to keep talking because that's just all I know how to do. And now it is just me, which I think means the internet has gone poopy. We shall see. Fascinating. I had a pinwheel moment for there. Oh no, for us it's fine, says Cal. Interesting. Yeah, it's just me. It's just me. Very weird. We are all still in. All right, well, hey. I don't know what's happening. 5 kilobits per second is very little. It's amazing that the stream is not dropping more frames, frankly. What does that even look like? I need to pull up my tester here and see. It's still streaming? Weird. 3, the amount of data that I'm pushing should not be enough to make it stream. I don't know. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna, we're here. We're doing the thing. It's working in some capacity. All right, well, technology, be darned. Perhaps OBS is just sending out strange signals. Ultimately, there's 3 of us now. Buffering, I see the game, says Nathan. Well, it looks like Cal and Luz have refound me, which is great. Yes, 2 of the best players. Thanks, guys. You're still live, no more frames dropping, says Brianna. Good. Glad to hear it. This is very peculiar. I don't understand it, but we're gonna, I guess, ignore it until it presents itself in a more significant, problematic way, shall we say. And at the very least, you know, we can take this moment here to get 3rd place. It's looking fine for me, says Serena. Good, thank you. It's very, yeah, Bolt is very tired of spectating. Watch me as I take Jiminy Christmas, hopefully 3rd place. I guess I can't fully commit to that because anything's possible when I'm racing against these guys. They could scroodle my noodles so bad that I end up behind the CPU in some capacity. Which is not ideal. Not ideal, to say the least. Who has the star? What CPU is deserving of the star? No CPU deserves the star. Green shell for Cal? Yeah, green shell for Cal. Hot dog. Oh, and the red shell for me. Very good. Thanks, buddy. Remember to press and hold the A button between 2 and 3 for the initial boost. It's true. It's true. I have a bad habit of mistiming that. Sometimes I'm a little too early. Sometimes I do it exactly right, and then it's great. But that time is not always as frequent as it should be. An error has occurred. A whole system error with the Switch itself and more dropped frames. Oh, that's a lot of dropped frames. That is a huge amount of dropped frames. That is a bananas amount of dropped frames. That's 1,000 dropped frames there. And I've been kicked. We'll see. Maybe I'll have to spectate now. Holy cow. You're spectating. Get ready. All right, I am spectating. Again, the juices from the internet are perhaps not juicing. I made it back in. I'm spectating, says Math Wizard Gamer. I will spectate alongside. Looks like Mario is just Mario. Is the Switch having issues with the internet connection? The internet connection in general is having issues. The Switch is alongside OBS. Because, like I said, OBS says it's only pushing 1 to 4 kilobits per second, which is like a very minute percentage of what it should be pushing. Shall we say. We may need to take a look at the logo again, says Sonic Saber. The logs specifically. Yeah, I mean, it's the internet at this point. Because the only issues that are presenting themselves right now is the flow of internet traffic, which is fan-freaking-tastic. Very strange way. But hey, we're back in. And that's ultimately all we need to win. Win! You get what someone's gonna win. It's probably not gonna be me, but someone will win. And we collectively will share in that. Hello, Luz. Oh. I love coffee. Jiminy Christmas. Oh. Mario is buggy. He is riding the Biddy Buggy as well, too. So it's topical. Bolt is very tired. So many errors. Yeah, it is pretty wild. We haven't seen this with Mario Kart. It would seem that Mario Kart Monday wants to have a little bit of Mario Kart Fun Day, aka sending a little bit of problems my way. But it's fine. I've had a lot of problems joining the right lobby, says Cal. Not today, thankfully. Well, good. I'm glad that that's not been the case today. Unfortunately, it like segregated us because we had, what, 6, 7, 8 of us? A huge number, and now there's 3, and I have to imagine the other people are still racing somewhere in the ether as part of this tournament, because that's happened before as well. We've had it where there's been 3 different ones where there were 3 different groups racing in the same tournament somehow, and I blew my engine. But thankfully, I wasn't the only one. Sounds like a reboot of the router and modem would be needed for reestablished connection to refresh the cache from all the in and out traffic. It's probably right, and that is exactly what I want to do, actually, after the stream. It's unfortunate when these things happen on stream, because I definitely don't want to, all right, kill the stream and then restart it. But, I mean, I guess I would have to do that in a bigger stream, like when we do the 24-hour stream. If something like this happens, then that's absolutely what's going to happen. But for the purposes of just the normal daily stream, we're going to ride it out, all right, until the wheels fall off. Quite literally. It's Mario Kart, you know what I'm saying? Oh, 0, 9, 0. Reading the internet traffic is very interesting. I don't know how it can say that it's pushing 0 kilobits of data and still be doing anything at all, but here we are. It's amazing. There's got to be some level of variance, I think, to the numbers they're putting out there, right? So, because it can't be truly 0. Otherwise, it would be a disconnect, right? Wouldn't it? I can't imagine it wouldn't be. Racing now with Sonic Saber, says Bolt is very tired. There you go. See, that's what I'm talking about. There are the separated rooms. I don't understand it. It hasn't crashed, so that's a good sign, says Sonic Saber. You're right. Yes, crashing is what we want to avoid. And thankfully, thus far, we've been able to do that, you know, all of last week. And we need to start this week on a good foot or a good wheel or whatever that looks like. And hopefully we will, because we've made it this far into this stream with the only problem being the frames dropping from the internet lagging. And right now, knock on wood, I don't have any wood, but if I did, I would. Knock on it. Knock on wood. That doesn't persist any longer. I'm going to check some things real quick after this race, too. I might have a couple browser windows open that are also, like, silently streaming music. And if that's the case, then I will stop that, because we don't need to allocate those resources to anything other than this. Okay. Well, make sure we set things up to be as fresh as possible for the 24-hour stream, says Nathan, and possibly have an intermission period. You're absolutely right. It looks like this is going to time out again. It is going to time out. I think intermissions for 24 hours would probably be sensible, just for everyone's sanity as well, viewers and the streaming alike. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I did have YouTube up. It was listening to Kumu. Let's stop that. There we go. That cart is your style, says Ben Rye. It's true. It is right up my alley, shall we say. And Sonic Saber, oh, it hasn't crashed yet. Yes, indeed. Bruh, got double coins. How is that even possible? I thought it was possible to get 1, says Cal. Double coins? How? From the double item block? That's almost a ripoff. Jonah's using tilt controls. That's illegal. No one's used tilt controls since 1946. And that was part of World War II. That's actually how the Allies won. It was tilt controls. It's true. I was there. Anyways, it looks a little better in terms of the data being pushed out. The data amount. And no more additional frames have dropped. We haven't been kicked again from the lobby. Despite there being 2 lobbies. It's interesting. Okay, so I think the next maneuver, so that we can sync up the lobbies, hopefully, is that after I lose this race, I am going to hop out and hop back in, so that it hopefully syncs up the lobbies, and we can all race together again, like one happy family. At the very least, I've got Cal here with me, the moderator, so he can take care of the people, even though he's beating me. Is it right for the moderator to assault the streamer so aggressively? Maybe it is. Who's to say? But hey, it's good to ask questions. Joseph says, hi, guys. I just woke up. Good morning, Joseph. Happy Monday. I hope you had a great weekend, dude. Do the rooms ever sync up, says Sonic Saber? I think everyone in a room has to, like, leave and then exit, and I'm gonna start that process here on my end. But they don't ever, like, put them back together. As far as I understand. I guess we've never actually, like, waited it out and tried to make that happen. Anytime they've ever been off sync like this, which is like, all right, time to leave and rejoin, and that usually fixes it. Sometimes it has to happen a couple of times, but it does usually fix it. Christopher Hughes says, Ray! I believe you also potentially meaning hey, but I'm not to assume. Either which way, I'll say hey to you. Good morning and happy Monday. It's a Mario Monday. It's a great fun day, but I'm not quite getting my way because I am losing a lot. But hey, that's just the way it goes sometimes. Like every time, really, when I'm playing. I fell off a cliff and failed miserably, says Bolt is very tired. You know, these things happen as well. Goodness knows I've fallen off of a cliff or two in my time. AK in the last few minutes. Really. We found the root issue of the crashes, so luckily as long as LP doesn't push his graphics card too hard, we can upgrade the power supply. All should be well. It's true. Yeah, the blue screens that I was telling you about, Sonic Saber, all related to not having a good enough power supply for the demands of the graphics card on top of everything else. So when things get particularly resource intensive, it dies. So therefore, no crowd control until I can get that power supply, because crowd control is pretty taxing on the system since you're running, you know, the emulator alongside the crowd control console, alongside OBS and everything else inside of it. So yeah, good to know. And thankfully, power supplies are not too horribly expensive either. I can get a reasonably sized upgrade, more than that I need actually, for like $100. So can't do that just yet, but eventually in the future, and God knows before the charity stream, that upgrade will be made. So it'll be great. How hard can it be pushed? It's a 3060, right? It is. It is a 3060, and it demands like 500 watts, right? Something like that. And my power supply barely has 500 watts. So if we push the graphics card at all, really, and anything else tries to do anything on the computer, it kills it. It's relatively lame, so to speak. Oh, bro's buff, says Yahtzee. Well, thanks, man. I just eat a lot of food. All right, people are joining this one, so maybe the other lobby should leave and rejoin. Maybe so. I don't know. Christopher Hughes asks, have you been to Brazil? I have not. I have not been to Brazil. My dad has been to Brazil a few times, actually, though, and he says it's awesome. I would love to go. I really would. I'd love to go to South America in general. That is one of the many continents I've not been to. I was going to say one of the few continents I haven't been to, but I've been to North America and Europe. I've been to 2 continents, so there you go. I need to go to the other ones desperately. I thought you were going to say losing my mind or losing your mind, says Fan of Yoshi. I mean, that would be equally applicable, in my opinion. I got 650 watts for like $100, says Cal. Exactly. So there you go. See, even that would be enough. And I was looking on Amazon, actually, and there's a wide array. I'm still going to have to look, but like you said, from the 650 even upwards to 1200 for, I'd say, less than $200. And I think that it might behoove me to just go above and beyond for the power supply, just in case I end up wanting to put in a second graphics card to really juice up the machine. But I guess that's a topic for another time. So I don't know. Ultimately, I need a new power supply. And that's the crux of the issue. First, yay, says Bolt is very tired. Nice job. We're going to have to... Don't electrocute me. It did it. Jiminy Christmas. We're going to have to sync up these lobbies in some capacity at some point. It's kind of wild that we're running 2. Doesn't make any sense to me at all, but whatever. Got a Super Mario Brothers 3 mug, says Joseph. That's sweet. A coffee mug? Super Mario Brothers 3? Did you buy that at a physical store or off the internet? Because that would be crazy to see that at a store. Well, a game store would have it, I guess. I shouldn't speak too soon. A game store would definitely have it. I went to Walmart yesterday, and they had a couple of Super Mario mugs, but they were all the Super Mario movie, which is not a bad thing. But I don't love that design of Mario, shall we say. It's fine. I don't hate it or anything. Like, it's good for the movie. But as far as like merch and stuff like that, I don't necessarily want that design of Mario on there. So, you know, personal preference and all that. I would much prefer a Super Mario 3. I would much prefer to not fall off and scroodle my noodle right there, like a friggin' poodle. Jiminy Christmas. Geez, it's 10 already, says Brianna. It's true. Christopher went to Ecuador this summer. That's awesome, dude. How was that? I bet it was warm in the summer. I bet it was real warm. Jiminy Christmas. Okay, well, that was a bad little jump off. Waiting for this next race to finish so I can help sync it up, says Sonic Saber. Thanks, dude. I appreciate you and your syncing capabilities. Gamer Obscura. Gamera Obscura. Gams. as you were. It's been so long since I've played this, I gotta download some updates before I hop in. And then as soon as I do, I'm sure the kids will need something and I'll have to leave. Such is life as a parent, my friend. But still, I appreciate your efforts in joining so that you may further push me down the leaderboard. Not that I can go a whole lot further. You see me finding myself in 11th place. Jiminy Christmas. But, again, what I lack in... Oh, boy. What I lack in Mario Kart skill, I more than make up for in sheer will. And talkativeness. Talkativity. I speak a lot. Didn't really help me, but, here we go. Oh, I got the room, says Bolt is very tired. And Christopher Hughes says, it was cool, I am from there. Nice. Very cool. There's another dude who hangs out here who is also from South America. Not Ecuador. Bolivia, I believe he said. It's Balthazar. Fan of Yoshi says, who do you think would voice Yoshi if he were to have voice acting in the sequel? It's a good question. And would you want him to speak, though? Because I like the Pokemon nature of it, where he just says his name. But he probably would have to have something of a speaking part. Shoot, I don't know. It would have to be someone relatively higher pitched, who's good at delivering comedic lines, perhaps not super serious. You know what I'm saying? Which I suppose is overall the nature of the Mario Brothers movie in general. But I think it would have to lean in that direction. I don't know that I have a particular actor or voice actor in mind. My only worry is that they continue doing the very Hollywood thing that they did with the first one, and they almost obviously chase big names as opposed to big talent. And that's not to say that the people that were VAs for the Mario movie, the actors for them, were lacking talent. God, no. But there are a lot of talented people who are perhaps not big Hollywood names. You know what I'm saying? And they deserve that opportunity. But hey, that's just me, in my opinion. I got a 4070, says Cal, and it works perfect on a 650, so 3060 should be plenty. But a going above and beyond sounds like a good idea. Yeah, you're right. It would be more than enough. So maybe I could get the 650 sooner, because that is an idea, because it would be slightly cheaper. And then later, if I do decide to do the double graphics card thing, I can do a different upgrade. I think I might do that. I don't know. We'll see. It's got to happen soon, though. I know that much. I just can't say for certain which specific direction I'll go. The upgrade will happen. That much I do know. I'm very casual, so maybe you and I can fight over last place, says Gams. Yeah, there we go. I would appreciate some company back here. But, hey, don't speak too soon, I suppose. I'm in second place, amazingly. Somehow, some way. You can't say it'll last. Give me a mushroom. Oh, no. I tried it, and I lost it. It's fine. And the boo came and took my 2 red shells left. Great. Love to hear it. The Rock, says Bolt is very tired. Yeah, perfect. Yes, The Rock as Yoshi. I love it. Or better yet, Kevin Hart. Jiminy Christmas. No, don't do that. Please. Please don't do that. I would not. I mean, I would still watch it. But I wouldn't be happy. We'll say. I let those two fly off too close to one another. One of those is not going to hit. This third one will. Should have saved it, though. Should have freaking saved it. Because freaking cow. Mushroom. 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 Oh, God. Go. Go. No. Get up there. We did it? Oh, no. He sniped me. I think he got second. Yes, he did. Mine legend. The Yoshi from the UK. Oh, my goodness gracious. Well done. Good job. That was amazing. Christopher Hughes says, I have a question for everyone. Please do ask. Did you watch the Dragon Isle trailer for Prodigy Math? I did not, but I'd love to hear if anyone else did. Look at our little army. It's so colorful. As Cal sports the crown. It's beautiful. Eric Bauza, maybe? This is fan of Yoshi. I'm not familiar with Eric based on name alone, but I appreciate the recommendation, and I'd have to check him out. Mario Toy Company, good morning. Hi, happy Monday. I still think that Hank Azaria should voice Egad. Yes, I know who Hank is. That would be great. I agree with that. Getting Egad in there at all would be super cool. I thought that before they made a Mario Brothers movie 2, that they would expand, maybe to your point with Egad, they'd do a Luigi's Mansion style thing. Maybe they'll still do that after the fact. But personally, I'm a little bit surprised that that's not the direction they went immediately, because they introduced so many different characters. Like, expand on them. Expand on them, right? The funniest thing about the Mario movie was the initial promo where Chris Pratt says Koopas is like some kind of slur, says Sonic Saber. Right, like, you Koopas. So that's what they are. Yeah, sometimes I'll go up to my wife and she does something mean and be like, yeah, you lady. Like, what? Am I supposed to be offended? I don't know what you're talking about. LP, have you heard of Monster Hunter? A new one is coming out in 2025 called Monster Hunter Wild. I have heard of Monster Hunter. It's actually been recommended to me by my sister-in-law a couple of times. Serena's sister, Melody, is a big Monster Hunter fan. And she has... I don't know that she's played all of them to completion, but I wouldn't be surprised. I know she's put a huge amount of hours into Monster Hunter World, which is actually also being played by Two Birds with One Game. It's like their most successful series as well. I think they might be close to wrapping it up, but I know that they were working on it. Mr. Beast is Bowser Jr. That would be an interesting one. That would be wild. Has Jimmy done any voice acting work in any big projects? I feel like the dude's pretty busy with all of the things he's got going on. And at this point in time, he does have a lot of things going on. Jiminy Christmas, dude is running a veritable media empire at this point. He's definitely reached a height of success that, well, is unattainable for anyone to really conceive of doing on YouTube. Funnily enough, one of my friends is actually employed by him. He is an editor for Mr. Beast and has been an editor for him for years now. He got engaged to his now wife on Mr. Beast's channel. I forget which video it was, but when he proposed to her, it was part of a video like 3 or 4 years ago, something like that. But it's been a long time since I've even seen him. We live in North Carolina because that is where production takes place for Mr. Beast, but I don't know. You guys probably knew that. Anyways, did you watch the Descendants next trailer? I did actually see that one. Yes, Disney put out a huge amount of stuff in the last week. And I haven't watched the trailers for all of them, but I did see that one. And truth be told, though, I had never watched its predecessor, its prequel, the first one. So I don't even know if I'll watch that. But I probably will watch the Mufasa movie, despite wishing that that was animated. It's not animated. I'll probably still watch that one. I'll probably watch Toy Story 5. And there was another one that also spoke to me. Snow White, the live-action Snow White. I'll probably watch that as well. Man, the blue shell went from... Oh, Cal got blue shell. LP, if you're a Monster Hunter, it's open world, apparently, for Monster Hunter. Interesting. That would be cool. Seth Rogen says he's down for making a Donkey Kong Country movie. That would be sweet. Give me more Kongs, all right? The world needs more monkeys. Hello, Cole. More monkeys, all right? Monkeys are funky, and I do appreciate them. So when will we see Conker's Bad Fur Day on your list of streams to do, says Brianna. That's a good question. Conker's Bad Fur Day. That's pretty raunchy, dude. But that's a good idea. When will we see it? Well, shoot. If we get Conker's Bad Fur Day on Nintendo Switch Online's expansion pass for the GameCube, not the GameCube, we wish GameCube, but for the N64, I would say that week. The week that is announced as being on there, I will stream that week exactly. Because I don't own it. I don't own Conker's Bad Fur Day. But, I don't know, maybe if someone I know owns it, I could connect my N64 up to stream. There's an idea. There's like an idea. It's because D23 is going on, says Mario Toy Company. That's true. Their big extravaganza for all their announcements, which is very neat. Is that an in-person thing? Like, is that a presentation? Serena? It's a convention. Serena's a big Disney nut. I mean, I myself am as well, but she's a black belt Disney nut, and I'm like a purple. I'm not quite on her level. A lot of grinding for Monster Hunter, says Cal. And Monster Hunter Rise, didn't really like it. Why is that? Is it a different gameplay loop and that was unenjoyable, or just different particular parts of the story? Or I'd be curious to hear how much it actually varies, because I hear that a lot with some people in like Fire Emblem, but I've never played a Fire Emblem game I didn't love. Because ultimately, while they do have all sorts of different fluff and stuff attached to them, the gameplay loop is what I really enjoy. The tile-based strategy. And if you give me that, you give me tile-based strategy, I'm here for it. I'm all here for it. Ran into a wall at the end, says Math Wizard Gamer. You know, these things happen, man. All right. Welcome to my world. I am the Wall Master, not to be confused with the Wall Master from The Legend of Zelda. Get through the grass barely. Oh, thanks, Bullet Bill. Who was that? Was that Cole? Very rude. And another one. No, they ran out of juice right before. Mr. Beast was in Kung Fu Panda 4 for like 2 seconds. He voiced a character. Says Bolt is very tired. Good to know. Well, there we go. I knew someone would have the information. Well, that's pretty cool. And that's a cool one to be a part of, too. I remember the first Kung Fu Panda. I saw that in theaters. I did not see any of the sequels, though. Only the first one. Question for those people who have seen all of the Kung Fu Pandas. Are the sequels worth watching, in your opinion? Because it's a, whatever, like hour and a half, 2-hour time commitment. What is your opinion on those? 7th place, Jiminy Christmas. Isn't that awful? What do you think of the I'm Pickle Rick video? Says Christopher Hughes. Is that Pickle Rick from Rick and Morty, or is that something else? If it's something else, I may not know it. But Pickle Rick's funny. We need Conker's Bad Fur Day on NSO 18+, says Mario Toy Company. You're right. You're right. And also says you can watch D23 in Fortnite or in person. And Serena clarifies as well, it's their expo that only happens every 2 years. Every other year is crazy. Interesting. Normally these sort of events are annual, but biannual like that or whatever, it's a different way to do it. Helps build intrigue, I suppose. And I suppose for all the projects that Disney's working on, they're freaking massive, right? Huge financial sort of endeavors that probably are better served having a every other year sort of experience. Definitely the very good Bolt is very tired, referring to the Kung Fu Panda movies. Well, there we go. I think I have access to 2 and 3 presently. I do not, unfortunately, have access to as much free time as I would like because I am still binging One Piece. We are on episode like 660 or something like that. Getting ever closer to catching up. And as soon as One Piece is done, we'll need more bingeable stuff. It will cramp your family-friendly style, says Brianna, referring to Conker's Bad Fur Day. It's true. But I can appreciate, you know, some slightly more adult humor. That doesn't mean that I myself am going to start yelling about swear words and genitals, but I'll play a game that does, and we'll make it fun all the same. It'll be great. I've seen up to the 3rd, but haven't seen the 4th. No one wants to go see with me, says Brianna. Well, what the heck? You need to find more people who like animation in your area, Brianna. Because goodness gracious, there's always time for a good animated movie. Well, I mean, there's not always time, but you know what I'm saying. As far as wanting to see it, there is always a desire, I would say. Time, another thing altogether, especially, I know you working sucks. Uptime. It sucks in multiple ways, but Jiminy Christmas, so did Bob-Ombs. Jaheim Scott, hi! I'm doing well. Asking, of course, how I'm doing today. It's a Monday. It's a Mario Kart Monday, and I'm, again, I've said this rhyme a million times, having a fun day, despite the losing. How are you, Jaheim? I hope you're having a great day yourself and a great start to the week. Rise is less immersive, and the art style doesn't look as good to me, says Cal, even though it's newer. Interesting. Well, that is a fair criticism, then. Oh. Monster Hunter World's more interactive with the world, and it feels like you're actually hunting the monster. They have stuff like Turf Wars. So, okay, so it's not just cosmetic then, too. It's not just the art style, but that seems like a pretty significant gameplay switch-up as well, which is, again, valid. Very valid, in my opinion. If you're going to do Conker's Bad Fur Day, I can't watch it, says Joseph. That's fair. Don't worry, you will know well in advance when that does happen, and I will alert the authorities appropriately, a.k.a. I'll put up the stream schedule. So the people who don't want to see that, and that's fine if people don't want to see that, so the people can be aware to not tune in. But when that ever happens, it's going to be hard to say. Because again, it's got to be put on NSO for that to really be realistic. And as far as I know, there's no real plans for it to be added to NSO. Do they have one 18+ thing? Is that Japan only, the 18+? I know it's limited. I know that much. I don't rightly remember the specifics of it. Please don't touch me. No! It's done it. I had the shock and tried chaining at the first item, but missed all the items, says Math Wizard Gamer. Well, that's unfortunate. That's awful. Truth be told, I know exactly how you feel. 7th place here. Math Wizard Gamer. I saw you pass me and Sonic Saber. And I just lost a golden mushroom and 3 shrooms, which would have put me up there. Look at this. Now I'm going to come in 7th. I would have been in like 5th, maybe 4th, maybe 6th still, but who knows? LP, your stream is putting me behind my editing. I can't stop playing Mario Kart 8, says Sonic Saber. No, that's not an evil cackle. I'm just glad you're here. You can edit while you sleep. It's fine. You're talented. I know you. Brianna says, I've seen the first Kung Fu Panda so many times and know all of Tigris's line. That's awesome. The only movie I ever memorized like that was Shrek. I would just watch Shrek and just talk it. I think Serena's the same way as well. I'm in Spirit Halloween right now, says Mario Toy Company. That's awesome. Take the stream to Spirit every time you go. That's fantastic. Spirit Halloween is a fun store. I'm glad they're popping up. Again, of course. They're seasonal, right? They come back every year. There are permanent ones, though. Did you know that? There are a few permanent Spirit Halloween stores that just stay open year-round, which is incredible to me, because that just means that people are constantly buying, costume stuff and decor and whatnot. And I suppose it does make sense, depending on, like, the population density of the area that it's in, and the level of, I guess, cosplay or costume aficionados in the area. Must be a high enough number to support the business. What do you think of the fat dude laughing card video? I don't know what that video is, Christopher. I am not familiar with that. Unfortunately, I am not, shall I say, well-versed in a lot of videos outside of a very specific selection of creators, shall we say. Mostly video game, really. I've watched a lot of video game stuff on Twitch and YouTube, and that's mostly the extent of it. Shrek is goated, says Cal. Indeed. Indeed it is. Top tier film. One of the best of all time. Don't smash. Thank you. Very good. Can we make this? Oh, golly gee williker. There's multiplayer, too, for Conker's Bad Fur Day, says Brianna. You and Serena could play together. That's a good idea. I know Serena would be interested in that for certain. I don't go to school today. I go to school tomorrow, says Joseph. Oh, man. I can hear the bells chiming. Best of luck to you, dude. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Lots of us going back to school this week and the next. It's that time, right? It's that time. As such, the morning streams will be transitioning into evening streams starting next week. So keep an eye out for that when I put the schedule up, because I know that'll be a significant departure from what we've been doing here with the whole 10 a.m. sort of thing. But, hey, change is good. Gams blew right past me. Can I make this jump this time? Yes, I can. I don't know that it actually helped me, but I did it. Holy cow. And the man says, I'll try not to mention genitals. I think you've forgotten about the scroll incident. These things happen. It's true. Everyone's entitled to a slip every now and then, Sonic Saber. You know this as well as I. Oh, don't take anything out of context now, of course, naturally. Thank you. And can we just blast our way through here and get back something? No, the bullet bill. Jiminy Christmas. 8th place. It's funny, too. As people continue to hop in here, I feel like I'm doing well, and then I just find myself falling further and further back. From 5th, 6th, 7th, and now 8th place is looking like this is going to be the final finish here. Do you know Dexter Mayfield, says Christopher Hughes. I do not think so. Joseph says Shrek is goated, and they're making Shrek 5 in 2025. No way. Are they really? I'm here for that. That sounds awesome. I'll see that one in theaters. The scrotal instead of scroll for Sonic Saber. Yes, you're right. Shrek is a masterpiece, says Fan of Yoshi. Indeed, they have amazing digital circus stuff here, says Mario Toy Company at Spirit Halloween. Fantastic. Well, I'm here for that. More representation. Do you know Dexter Mayfield? Did anyone watch the Hawaii Mars bomber flyby yesterday? What? Where at in the world? Where are their bombers flying at? I guess all over the world. That's not a good thing. Joseph says I probably still can't watch him since I have to go to school after school program. Well, you'll see, maybe, because when I transition the streams next week to later, it's gonna be like evening, because I'll be doing the school thing myself, 9 to 5, and then after that, dinner, and then after that, stream. Turns out we're fighting for 7th place, says Gams. Indeed. Hey, you and I, dude, we're duking it out. It's fine. In solidarity. Sonic Saber said the crowd had some tough racers. 1 second you're in first and then get slammed by 5 shells. It's pretty incredible, to say the least. After this race, I need to make a mental note, and please don't let me forget, to check the standings. Or actually here, standings. Cal loses in first. Cal is very close behind. And then Sonic Saber, and then me. Wow, look at that. I mean, not everyone's been here as long as some of us, but still Sonic Saber. We're top 4, dude. We're top 4. Christopher Hughes is going to 8th grade next month. Best of luck, dude. Best of luck. I enjoyed 8th grade. I had a lot of fun in 8th grade. It was a good year. And I hope the same. I know the same for you. You're going to have a great year. It's been foretold. It's the prophecy. It's out of your control, dude. It's going to be a great year. I get home at like 5 or 6, says Joseph. I see. That is a late day. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe things will time up. I guess we'll see. Oh, Bolt is very tired. I'm 3 hours ahead and in school at 5. So that'll definitely line up then. In that case, if you're 3 hours ahead, Jiminy Christmas. We will play it by ear, and we will see. We will see. Ultimately, ideally, as many people can make it as possible, because that's, more people is more fun. More people to talk to. More people to lose to as well. But we'll flesh it all out. Bob-omb, go, do my bidding. Mushroom, help me. I'm losing. And Bananas, and Bloober, and Shell. So this Crazy 8 did not have the star? Well, that's unfortunate. What the heck, dude? I need the star in order to move my car. I got the star now, though. Oh! No! What? That's rude. I just got the star. And then the lightning says, no, see you later. No star for you, LP. You're going to sit back there and squeal in 6th place. Thanks for that, Satan. I appreciate it. I'm going to 4th grade, says Joseph, and you're going to have a great one. My 4th grade year was probably not too terribly memorable, but what did I do? I think 4th grade was the year I took up playing Yu-Gi-Oh, actually. So there you go. That's my big 4th grade memory. I lived in South Carolina at the time, and it was humid. And I washed some Yu-Gi-Oh cards in the washing machine, and then I cried. It was great. So don't do that. That's my life advice for 4th grade. Don't wash your playing cards in the washing machine. Take them out of your pockets. But you're probably smarter than me anyways. You probably already knew that. It doesn't hurt to have an extra reminder. You know what I'm saying? Goodness knows I need extra reminders to do anything at all. All right. And what did we finish at? 5th place, not bad. That's a minor improvement from the last one. Did I beat Sonic Saber so that I could place up over him a little bit, perhaps? That would be nice. That would be nice. They have a Five Nights at Freddy's bag with Sonic the Hedgehog tag on it. That's wild. And I did. I am 1 point ahead of Sonic Saber in the standings now. Excellent. Cal says, no cap, 7th and 8th were the best grades. They were really good, actually, for me as well, which is funny. I went to 7th and 8th grade, actually, with Nate, who was in here earlier. Long time ago. I took up Yu-Gi-Oh! In 5th grade, says Sonic Saber. It was a simple game back then. The card I showed you now is a taste of what happened. Yeah, the game is far past me by. I think, so I played Yu-Gi-Oh! Starting in 4th grade, I played up until college, and then have not touched it since. I don't even know where my cards are. I need to find those. They're probably in a box. I have a bunch of boxes over here. They're probably in there. Such is life. The Piranha Plant knocked me off somehow, says Bolt is very tired. Well, that's very rude. How dare they? 1 more year, done with elementary school, says Joseph. You can do it. You're almost there. I preferred Magic the Gathering over Yu-Gi-Oh! So that's what I played, says Cal. And you're probably right for it. I have some amount of Magic cards. I've never actually played it. I haven't even crafted a deck yet, but I have a couple hundred cards. And I would love to, because I've always loved the idea of Magic. But when I was younger, my mom had some sort of weird, bias against it or something. I don't actually remember the reason, but it's like, it's evil. You can't have the cards. It's like, okay, so I didn't. But ever since I've been able to purchase some myself, I have here and there. Now I just need to get over the anxiety of going into like a game shop and participating in one of their open table nights or something and just experiencing it. in actuality. I think that'd be cool. They have game-accurate Sonic shoes for $30. That's actually not a bad deal. Sounds like I need to go to Spirit Halloween, dude, and get me some new kicks. Maybe I can go fast, huh? Goodness knows I need all the help going fast I can. If this is racing is indicative of anything at all, huh? Oh, my bananas. This is a quick track, actually. Holy cow, that was one lap already? Doesn't actually mean anything, considering I'm finding myself in a very comfortable 7th place again. Nailing Sonic Saber despite him having the 3 red shells. I thought that couldn't happen. I thought the red shells would defend you. Maybe it just slipped in between. That's wild. Strategy. These things can happen. Oh, God. The red shells and everything happening everywhere. This is bananas. But not, well, yeah, those are happening too, but give me Christmas. Missing my exit. No! Nathan says, oh, reminds me of when I was in grade school. And someone told me to put water on my Staryu Pokemon card and it'll evolve. That's awful, dude. No, I was gullible. And don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. And I still play Yu-Gi-Oh! On Master Duel. It's crazy competitive. That is right. What is Master Duel? Is that on... That's on PC, right? Oh, thank God for the bullet bill. Take me up a place or 2. Yeah. Oh, yes. That's more than a place or 2. Oh, the place or 3. Maybe I can stay up here now? Come on, man. But 2nd place here. Oh, no. Oh, we're so close to the end. I don't know if 2nd's in the cards, but we could do something here. Especially if we keep getting these golden mushrooms. Holy cow. What good luck. Oh, here's the end. Come on. Yoshi's so far ahead, though. Holy chicken salad. That's banana. Math Wizard Gamers going into 9th grade. Look at that. We got a wide array. And then here I am. Old as heck. And so is Nate. And so is Gams. Several of us are really old. And several of us are really young. Lose continues to not do that. Amazing. The man's unbeatable. I don't think he's lost a single one. Bolt, how do you get held back? This is the way, says Nathan Fournier. All systems I play on Switch and BlueStacks. Gotcha. They have a Cappy hat. Ooh, Cappy. I want Cappy. Then I can capture someone who's better than me. And then I can be better at this. Brianna says the camera is so close in Mario Kart 8. On the Wii, it's a bit more pulled back. You can see more of the track. Interesting. I wonder how does that impact you in a positive fashion? You're dropping frames again. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Stop, drop frames. Stop, drop, and roll. Bolt is very tired, says my school shut down because it didn't have enough funding. That's sad. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Does that mean you have to just go to a different school in the district or something? It's unfortunate, man. I don't like that. I also started late, says Bolt is very tired. Sonic Saber says I've been playing Master Duel for a whole year, non-competitively. That being said, with my new power, I might try on World Tournament. Another Yu-Gi-Oh game. And Gamer says, I graduated high school 22 years ago. You're even older than I am. My God, I graduated high school 13 years ago. So look at that. It's okay. We can be old dudes together in some capacity, because once you hit 25, that's it. You're ancient news. Alrighty. This will be my final race. Let's make it a good one. The last one was really good. Arguably should have ended there, but, you know. What's one more? You know, it's good to take a little bit extra. Get greedy? No, I'm just being needy. And perhaps ever so slightly speedy. I'm just trying to keep up with Lose. Look at that. Where's he going? Where's he going? He's amazing. He's so fast. Oh, God. Green shells. No, thank you. Oh, boy. Red shell for you. And then a blue. No, not a blue. A mushroom. And back into 4th place. Okay, well, you know. What is good can never last. What is bad can hopefully be passed rather fast. These are wise words from LP, ancient philosopher. Yes, it's me. Oh, old crew unite, says Nathan. Yes, we are the elders. Such is life. Age. It torments me. But it's also cool, too, because the older I get, a lot of things stay the same. I am a child in an aging meat suit. That's all that's happening here. I am still, and will always be, I don't know, just a weirdo, I suppose. But I guess that's fine too. Anyways, Brianna says, well, time to get out of bed and take care of my cat. Responsibilities. Well, it's fun to take care of a cat. I like cats. Cats taken care of is great cats. And truth be told, oh no. Gosh darn it. I used the freaking star when I already had one active. I was going to piggyback star action and then really take advantage of it. But, oh well, I guess it's not meant to be. I'm going to take another, like 6th, 7th, 8th place perhaps since we're on the last lap. And I may as well be racing alone. I don't even see anyone. Crazy. Like on the map, it doesn't look like I'm too terribly far behind people. But I don't see anyone. I don't see anyone at all. I see Shy Guys mining. Oh, I see Gams. Hello there. Can we exchange places here? No, he's got the bullet bill. Fine, see you later. I didn't want to exchange places with you anyways. You could be up there all you want. But I've got a bullet bill myself, and I'm going to use it to pass Sonic Saber. There you go. And maybe one more? No, not quite, even though he burned out at the end there. That was very close, holy cow. Well, I'll take it. 6th place is not the best placing I've ever had, but it's not the worst either. It's not even the worst I've had today, and what's more, that puts me with the 3rd most points overall. Yes, of course, I've been here longer than most people, but still counts. Still counts. I drifted the wrong way, said Bolt is very tired. Well, these things will happen. These things do happen. Goodness knows. Gotta go, thanks. It's fine. We've reached that time. Cal says, well, I was not a match for Luz. He's incredible. All you people are incredible, though. Really. Thanks for participating in this. Whether you played, whether you watched, whether you commented, whether you watched it live or a VOD, however you did anything at all, and you're getting this message somehow, I thank you. So, really do appreciate it. We'll be back again tomorrow for Tears of the Kingdom. Hopefully finding more Koroks. We'll see what that looks like. More It Takes Two with Serena later today. In an hour and a half, actually, the next episode goes up. And then vlogs will get updated today, too, I think, actually. I have 2 of those edited that I need to put published on the vlog channel. So, yeah, lots of things happening. Either which way, thanks for hanging out, people. I always do appreciate it, and I hope that you guys, number 1, had a lot of fun, and I hope, number 2, that you have a great day until I see you again tomorrow.